Hello, it's going to be one of those weeks where we'll be digging through the wardrobe, getting the extra layers. It'll be cooler at times, then it warms up, and of course needing the raincoat at times too. Not doing too badly though right now. Air of high pressure sitting to the north and west of the country. Just some harmless high cloud. That dull cloud is the stable inversion cloud. That's the system going away. Cooler southwest flow. The next system to come in. Just notice the coloured bits there coming off the Australian coast. That gets to us midweek to give us some wetter weather. But in the meantime, with that cooler southwest flow, it was much chillier. Look at the blues. Temperatures below freezing to the interior. It actually was freezing Tekapo this morning, and a blustery old one to work its way through. Notice that red there to the Bay of Plenty, 24 degrees, Tauranga, and also to the likes of Whakatane down south in that cooler southwest flow, only 14 for the high, contrasting that to Invercargill. And believe it or not, even a little dusting of snow for some of the peaks down south, just that bit cold enough. But that's the cooler southwest flow. Then things are going to change, and as I say, by the time we go through the middle part of the week, we'll be looking at middle 20s again. Westerly flow, not as chilly down south. It'll be cool single figures. A little dot of a trough there. We've got the meat and bones of the area of high pressure. We go into the west-northwest flow, so most of the moisture stays off. It's really just to the far south and west. Milford Sound, you pick up some moisture. Remember the odd little dot of a shower in that thick cloud we've had to western areas? You may see the odd shower, but for most, it isn't a bad-looking day. It's as we get to Wednesday, that's when we start digging for the raincoats as this thing works its way, and probably just sitting ahead of the much of what's going on in Auckland. Of course, the big day for racing. That'll be just off to the northwest, going into a northwest flow in Auckland. That'll be wet weather there to slide its way through. By the time we get to Thursday, add some crank to it. Could be some showers and thunderstorms to the central plateau, Bay of Plenty, as it pushes away. And then we're back to square one, getting into high pressure. That does linger to the east coast, though, going into the end of the week. So that's how it all looks. But the first area of high pressure still sits really over most of the country. Remember that cloud tucking into western parts of the country? So you'll have that in the morning over much of northern. Brighten the skies in the afternoon. There may be the odd little dot of a shower. Same sort of thing in Auckland. You might just see the odd little dot of a shower in the morning, but more likely brightening the skies after a cloudy start. 21 degrees, and that wind easing back as well compared to the sort of blustery one you had today. Same thing around the region. Maybe the odd dot of a shower at first, otherwise brightening the skies. Similar sort of thing really from the Bay of Plenty to the central plateau. Early cloud, then brighten the skies. You're all looking fine. You're all looking dry. 22 for Hamilton. Same thing. Early cloud, then brighten up the skies. You will finish with similar sorts of winds, lighter compared to today. Around the region too, should be 22. Same thing, dry, cloudy, and then brightening the skies. Tauranga, you're looking fine. You'll just see some increasing cloud for the end of the day, seeing about 23, 24, all in pretty decent shape around the region as well. And it's the same thing too. As you track towards the east coast, there could be a bit of early cloud, brighten the skies. You're all looking fine at 22, 23 as we finish off, and all in pretty good shape. Further west, it's the same sort of thing. There might be that odd little dot of a shower just popping into some western coast, maybe Palmerston North. You might see it in the morning, but I think for most, it's morning cloud, then it is some sunshine. Wellington, early cloud. Northerly starts to crank up. That'll be a thing. Strengthening winds for you going into midweek. Northerlies and then southerlies. I'll show you that system. And around the region, it's the same sort of thing. You've got some early cloud, brighten the skies, and those winds do pick up, getting strong by the end of the day. Nelson, Blenheim, you're in fine shape. Sunshine is the plan here, 24. We'll pick up some more high cloud to come in. Westport, you see the increasing cloud. High cloud for the end of the day, but Christchurch, otherwise fine. You're looking good. That nor'easter could get a bit fresh by the end of the day, but it's still a decent dry day. And notice the numbers for the most part up around 20, and still some cool single figures here and there. We'll drag in more cloud to the west coast. Spots of rain at night on the west coast. Further east, you're fine, you're dry. Just high cloud coming into Ashburton, Timaru, and for Queenstown, that's some high cloud. At night, you might pick up some spots of rain, but the day is dry. 20 degrees is where you finish, and around the region. Notice a few single figures. You'll drag in more cloud, and the same thing. At night, we do bring in that wet weather from that system that's brewing out to the west. We see the wet weather there for Milford Sound. Everywhere else is just seeing a few spots of rain slowly coming in, increasing, and a similar sort of thing for Dunedin. You've got a dry day, increase the cloud, you will finish off at about 21. So that's pretty much how it's looking, a sort of a quieter sort of start to the week.
Kia ora, Dan. Thank you for that. And thank you for joining us. That's it from the One News team. Time now for 7 sharp, and a new role for our police, Hillary.
Yes, Simon, they're turning their focus to recycling, turning old uniforms